I came across Michaelle Edwards probably about a year and a half ago. I started taking her classes, and what really amazed me with this, her program, was that I released that pain in the middle of my back with the first class I actually took. So that was an eye-opener for me. It's just been a fantastic journey for me, personally and physically.
A couple of years ago, a friend of mine who's a chiropractor introduced me to YogAlign, and I bought the book, and as soon as I read it, all my experiences just and my lessons through my experiences just came together, and I suddenly realised this is the missing link. And I've never seen so much change in my body in a short amount of time. In the first 2 to 3 weeks, there's been significant change. I would recommend highly to anyone who feels like they've plateaued in whatever sport, discipline that they do, to take a look at YogAlign and see if it rings any bells with you, and I'm sure you could see some significant changes in your daily life. And that's the great thing about YogAlign, is it's a functional yoga that you can take with you everywhere and spread it to everyone to improve their quality of life.
Doing YogAlign, I'm able to more embody the truth of what I feel inside. There's a deep integrity and a love for each and every one of us and for everybody that she comes in contact with, and a deep desire to help people.
I did yoga every day for 10 years. And then I went hiking for 3 weeks in Nepal, and I realized how weak I was and I couldn't keep up with anybody. And also that I had all these injuries and the yoga wasn't helping, and I didn't understand why. And on 2 days of going to this class, now my sacrum doesn't hurt anymore, my neck doesn't hurt, I feel like I grew an inch.
I was walking with a walking stick because with pressure on my hip I couldn't even walk. And since I've just been through a couple weeks of classes here, I'm no longer using the walking stick.
It's working on so many different levels, subtle and obvious, that, and I've been in no pain. This is my 3rd day of no pain in probably 10 years. I mean, I don't really even know what to say. I'm just like, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming to finally find something that that is real and that is centered and that's not really ego-based.
I've been active most of my life, been into sports, been very physical, and I noticed my body started to hurt after a while, even when I was doing yoga and lots of exercise. And I just noticed that all these exercises and all these programs weren't working from the inside like the body needs to be worked. And met Michelle and found YogAlign, and it's helped me tremendously with my body aches and my tight muscles. It's helped my functioning a lot better. My body functions well.
And I used to do competitive surfing, and I still surf pretty much 2 or 3 times a week at least. When I started working with Michelle, I was a little bit skeptical. I didn't know if I was going to get that much more improvement. And when I finally went surfing, it was like being in someone else's body. There's only one word, it was completely effortless. But springy and young and youthful, and it's just so easy, and just you get so much more enjoyment out of everything that you do. Life-changing.
I am a successful yoga studio owner. I've been teaching yoga since 1998. I discovered YogAlign, and this is something I've been looking for a long, long time for my clients, and particularly me. This has been an incredible experience here. This is going to change people's lives in significant ways.
Yoga before was more of a calisthenic, and this is more of just a real subtleness and an opening, as it feels like.
And I have a new awareness of how to get myself aligned so I don't hurt myself. This is a system that is way, way, way advanced. We've needed it. I've needed it my whole life.
Finally, and at last, at the age of 85, I find that I've discovered that I can even heal some of those processes that have limited my shoulders and my legs.
YogAlign feels really different because it incorporates a lot of the things that I've learned in yoga in the last 50 years into something that makes sense to my body that I experience with my breath.
And at this point, I plan on practicing this type of yoga for the rest of my life. It's been very useful for me as I age, and it's been very useful for my students as they transition from a more youthful body into a body that they can have sustainable for the rest of their lives.
I am truly, truly excited about Michelle's work, and I'm very grateful that I finally discovered her.
It's been a blessing to find this because this is what I've been looking for. It's really what everybody needs.
Blessings to Michelle and everyone out there, and please step out of your boxes, everyone. Listen to what she has to say and just go for it. Try it.
I think everybody needs to add this to their exercise program that they love.
It's going to make a huge difference in people's lives, and it's so much fun that I get to do this, and I am so excited about sharing YogAlign with the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Posture Guru, thank you.